Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to complete Module 1 assessment from your 4th grade Go Math book. Okay, um, in class, you guys completed it already, and this is just for me to go over it and make sure that you know what to do for the test, the real test next week. Okay, so here it says vocabulary, choose the best term from the box. Here's your word box here. Says the blank of 1,723,850 is 1,000,000 plus 700,000 plus 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 800 plus 50. And we all know already by now that this is the expanded form of this number. So we know that this is going to be expanded form. Okay. The next one, number 2, you can blank to find about how much or how many. Okay, so if you look at here, the period, the round, or standard form. So you can round to find about how much or how many. And number 3, it says in 192,860, the digits 192, which are right here, are in the same blank. Is it period or standard form? Well, the correct answer is period. Even though we like to call it a family, it's in the same family. It's the same thing, period and family. It's in the same family. Those digits are in the same family or the same period. Okay, number 4, it says complete the sentence. 7 is 1/10 of. So on this one, you guys were having trouble with this one. And you really depends on how you're reading it and how it's worded in the problem. It says 7 is 1/10 of this number. Okay, so that means that 7 is a tenth smaller than this number. So if you multiply times 10, that gives you 70. Here, 800 is 10 times as much as this number. So 800 is basically 10 times greater than this number. So if you divide by 10 or you take away 10, you take away a 0, that's 80. Okay, the next one. Write the number in 2 other forms. Okay, well, they give you here standard form. Okay, they give you standard form. We know that there's a standard. I'm going to write them over here. Standard. There's also expanded. And there's word form. Well, if they already give you the word for the standard form, they want you to do the expanded and the word. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite my number right here as 293,805. And I like to do a little tree, I guess you would call it. So first I start with my 2, and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, plus, cover the 2, and now it's the 9's next. Cover the 9, now it's the 3 is next. The 8, and the 5. And that is your expanded form. Now your word form is going to be exactly how you read it. Okay? Units and thousands. That you read it like this: 293,000. So comma 805. Okay, now the next one is given to you as expanded form. If you have expanded form, then they want you to do standard and word form. Okay, and here I'm going to do the same thing I did on this side with this one. Okay, so this is 20 million. 6,300,000, 5,000, 20, and 6. And now I can add them up to get my standard form. Here, 6, 2, 0, comma, 5, 0, 3, 6, and 2. And there's my standard form. And my word form is going to be units, thousands, millions. 26 million 305,026. Okay. Now the next section, it says compare, write your less than, greater than, or equal to symbols. Okay. And here, units, thousands, units, thousands. Okay, so I first look at the thousands family or the thousands period, and this says 457,000, 458,000. So already by there, we can know that 458,000 is greater than. Here, units, thousands, units, thousands. Thousands family or thousands period. 390 is obviously greater than 9,000. So 390,000 is greater than 9,000. Okay, 11,000, 11,000. Okay, so those are both the same. So we cross them out and we're going to go to the next one. 809, 908, 80. Okay, so we look at the first one, 9, 8, and 9. We know that 9 is greater than 8. Okay, here we have a couple of numbers that we're going to do in order from least to greatest. Okay, we're going to stack them up and line them up. Okay, so 801,652, 801,114, and 84,318. So if you see, if we stack them up and line them up, we can see that this doesn't have a hundreds place. And I'm going to put a little blackout 0 for its place. And if we're looking for least to greatest, okay, this one right here is going to be first. Okay, so 84,318 is going to be first. The next one, again, 801, 801, they're the same. So now I'll go over here, 652, 114. I see that this one is least from the two. So, semicolon, 801,114, semicolon, 801,652 is my correct order from least to greatest. Over here, the same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to stack them up and line them up by place value. 6,551,111, 6,540,164, 6,547,894. Okay, here I'm going to use my chart because it's easier for me. Okay, so the millions are all the same. Now, I go to the thousands family or the thousands period. Now here I can tell which one's least by not the first digit, but the second digit and the third digit. I can tell that this one is going to be first because that's my least. So 6,540,164 is first. That's that one. Then this one's next because 4 is less than 5. So this one's next, which is 6,547,894. And then my last one is 6,551,111. Okay. Now, the next section says round to the place of the underlying digit. Okay, round to the place of the underlying digit. So the underlying digit is here. If we remember what we talked about, the big boss and baby boss, okay, the 4 is your boss, and that 4 is a baby boss. So that 4 cannot tell the 1 what to do. So you add 0 because you can't do nothing. You can't do anything. So this 0 turns all these to zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 plus 0 is 1. 1, 2, 3, comma, 100,000. Here is the 4 again, but the 5 is the boss this time. Numbers that are 5 to 9 are big bosses. So that 5 is a big boss. It can tell the 4 what to do. So it tells them to add 1. Well, that 5 and this turns into zeros. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then you just add normally. And the last one, the 2 is the boss, but that's a baby boss. So that baby boss can't tell you what to do. So you add 0. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, 1. Okay. Turn your page. Okay. Number 16 says, fill the bubble in completely to show your answer. Matt did research on heights of volcanoes. He found that Lassen Peak is 10,457 feet. Mount Rainier is 14,410 feet. Mount Shasta is 14,161 feet. And Mount St. Helens is 8,364 feet. Which height is the greatest? Okay, so we're looking for the greatest. Okay, so our strategy for this is to stack them up and line them up by place value. 10,457, 14,410, 14,161, and 8,364. Well, automatically I can tell you that 8 is not it because that's the least, and 10 is not it because these two 14,000s are greater than the 10. And since we're looking for the greatest, that can be it. Now here we look at 14,000 and 14,000. We know neither one of those, we have to go to the second period or the units period or the units family to find out that 410 is greater than 161. So 14,410 is greatest. Okay, number 17 says, which number rounded to the nearest 10,000 is 60,000? 10,000. So I know that units, thousands, this is the 10,000s family. Units, thousands, this is the thousands, 10,000s. Okay, units, thousands, this is the 10,000s. Units, thousands, this is the 10,000s. Well, I can already mark off 26,000 because that is way too far from 60,000. That would never be able to be rounded to that. And I can also mark off 261,000 because that's too far from 60,000. When we're rounding, we're estimating, and that's just too far. Okay, so here we have the 5 is the 10,000s place. The 3 is the boss. Remember, 0 to 4 are baby bosses. So that 3 is a baby boss. It cannot tell the 5 what to do, so you add 0. You do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 5 plus 0 is 5. That turns to 50,000. This one is the baby boss plus 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 0 is 6. Okay, so that's 60,000. We're looking for 60,000, so the answer is D. The next one says, Gail wrote the number 7 million. Ooh, here we go, 7 million. So we know we're going to have a units, thousands, millions. Okay, 7,648,000. 648,397. And that's how you do it. Let's see which one, okay? This right here already is wrong. Units, thousands. It doesn't even have a millions. Okay? Here, units, thousands, millions. This says 70 million. That can't be it. Okay? This is units, thousands, millions. 7 million. Check. 648,000. Check. 397. Check. But can that be my answer? We don't know. We're going to check the next one. Okay, units, thousands, millions. 7 million. Check. 648,000. Check. 397. Check. Okay, so now we wrote it in standard form, now expanded form. Okay, here, units, thousands, millions. 7 million. Check. Units, thousands, millions. 7 million. Check. Here, 400,000. And no. 600,000? Yes. 40,000? Yes. 8,000? Yes. 397. The answer was D. If I would have just looked at the first one, then I would have picked that one and gotten it wrong. Okay, here's the next one, the last one. Okay, it says, Company A sold 6,028,468 cans of corn during the last 3 months. What is the value of the digit 4 in the number 6,028,468? Well, I'm going to rewrite it again just because I have a lot of space, more space than I had any other time. Okay, units, thousands, millions. And I know that they're looking for that 4. And the value of that 4 is 400. It says record your answer and fill in the bubbles on the grid. Be sure to use correct place value. Well, here's the decimal. So it's 400, 400. Well, guys, I hope that was helpful for you guys. See you later. Bye.